Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Rams of Oakland taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Okay,
they'll break
ready.
the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one of the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, he might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Officially, it'll be a 68-yard punt return score. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. First possession resulted in a punt. What does Mr. Davis predict for possession number 2?
I'm looking forward to seeing what they had down on their play sheet, because most teams start with that script, that so-called script, about things they want to do. Some of those plays are used to probe, and some of those plays are used to attack. I think they're going to try to attack on this possession.
All right, let's see what happens. Will they attack? The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Go check. Go check.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here is 3rd and 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Ethan Evans now. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line.
Down. Black swap. Ready.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Rams defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. Young will set to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Three.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Panthers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, a success. 19 yards. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes a little tread left on the tires.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
I've got to be careful here, all right? He's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you all know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs.
Ready?
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Hey, check that,
They're
check
still
that.
in search of an
Quick.
initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Sixty Vices. Rig. Panther 11. Top 19. 19. Come 19. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Check mash. Check mash.
They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll give to Falk up the middle.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give inside for Falk. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Come on, come on.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8.
Check. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Go street. Mustang 19. 19 tight. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Falk. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now back to throw.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
And that is no good. And they will not cut in with that 10-point lead. So an 8-play drive gets them down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
In motion right is Mingo.
Ready.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A 2-yard gain.
Ready.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
Shifts by him. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it goes off. They convert. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
They're just shutting him off there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Rams, nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay.
This
break.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
70 Timberwolves.
Second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Hurt.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He finds his man, complete. It's Beal. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Barkley inside handoff. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 28-0.
The score, Panthers 28, Rams nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here. And touchdown! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ready.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
Set.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Hurry back to the line now.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Another run with Mitchell.
They find some open field here. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Ready.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
35, Rams 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Scott on the return, out of the end zone.
Breaks through the contact.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Go, Reed.
Well, partner,
Go.
you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Street. Check out.
On the give, here's Falk. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Got it. Ready? Check smash. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Ready?
They're going to try and throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a...
And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Herc! Herc! Right there, Herc!
He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
Check, Bobcat! Ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 115 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here's 2nd and 3.
Unlock line!
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
18, Pioneer! Go!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Panthers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
4th down, Young. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Panthers. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Panthers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Come on.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Cowboy 80.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
49. Rams 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And quickly they get to the line. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Rams 36-yard line.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he'll be taken down at the 34. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Claws red.
Young to throw on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. A give here to Mitchell. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point forthcoming. And the kick here no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Buffalo 18. Check. Hurt. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this coaching staff, CD, I think